was asked, have I ever thought about quitting since I've been in the final expense business? And that answer is clear as a day. It's no. I have never, ever, ever thought about quitting this business. What I have thought about is how do I get better? Because when you start in a new business, you're not going to be as good as someone like me, a professional at final expense sales. But if you get out there and you work hard, in a few weeks, in a few months, you can get somewhat close to being as good as what I am. You know, the reason that I'm good at this is I've got over 30 years experience, and I work with all kind of agents all the time that are telling me the leads have been called, the leads have been worked, which we don't do any recycling of leads at Senior Life. My manager's this, the app said this. You've got to stop all that, because in sales, you're gonna get a lot of rejections, a lot of rejections. Actually, every time you get a no, you're that much closer to a yes. And you can't focus on the things about the business that I'm gonna call negative, which is the people that slam the door in your face or the people that hang up on you. You know, I take that and let that roll off my back, because I know out of 10 leads, 4 or 5 of them are gonna be that way. But those other 4 or 5, I'm going to close. I've made up my mind what I'm going to do before I go to work. And if you would start doing that, and how I make up my mind is from experience. I know what each lead is worth to me. And that's how I've worked all these years that I've ever worked in final expense, all the years that I have worked in final expense. I know what I'm going to make by the number of leads that I work. And you know what's funny about that is, as the president of an insurance company, I know what we're going to do by the number of leads that go out each week. Isn't that kind of interesting? From a single agent all the way to the president of an insurance company that's working with thousands of agents. And I use the same exact mathematical game that I've always played in my head, because I can add, I can subtract, I can multiply, and I can divide. And it's that simple. You know, what I find is a lot of agents are focusing on the wrong things. Their leader, the lead, their wife, their home life. We all have problems. Guess what? I can't walk. That's a serious problem. But guess what? I don't let that affect me, because I've got 2 daughters and a wife that are counting on me.